Hi, my name is Linda Michaels, and I am excited to be part of the Pet Remedies Summer of Love celebration. I believe that supporting the emotional well being of our dogs is important because they give us so much joy and unconditional love, and they deserve our understanding in return. I want to tell you about the 5 needs of the hierarchy of dog needs, which is embedded with a do no harm ethical code and is the force free alternative to Lima. It's an adaptation of Maslow's hierarchy of human needs. Do no harm means to not hurt our dogs physically or, importantly, emotionally. This means we don't use collar devices or training methods designed to cause our dogs pain, nor do we use force or fear or intimidation in the care of our dogs. But we do seek to understand and satisfy our dog's needs and put a loving relationship first. The levels of the hierarchy are not static but fluid, sort of like waves. For example, by fulfilling a biological need, we are at the very same time creating emotional well being, thus filling an emotional need. Wonderfully, pet parents often discover that when they fill their dog's needs, what they did see as a problem behavior may all but disappear. So let's look at some key items in the hierarchy. And I was asked for Snappy, so hang on. Biological needs, proper nutrition. We want to feed a biologically appropriate, nutritionally balanced diet. Poor quality food causes medical problems, including allergies and behavior problems. Air seems like a no brainer. However, with our brachycephalic dogs, due to fashion standards that are set by breed groups, this has become a big problem. So please do not use a choke, prong, or slip lead on these dogs. They can collapse and die due to lack of oxygen. And remember, labored breathing in brachycephalic dogs, it's not cute and it's not normal. This is a painful condition for these dogs. Gentle grooming is so important. It's not only cosmetic, but things like overgrown nails can cause your dog to have an altered gait and create morphological deformities. Dangerous grooming equipment includes such things like nooses, slings, and drying cages. You want to replicate grooming experience at home and before the first groom. Find a gentle groomer and let that groomer know that you are willing to accept less than a perfect groom. Gentle veterinary care is extremely important because we need to advocate for our dogs. There is unfortunately a behavior education gap in most veterinary schools, so I encourage you to find an integrative, holistic veterinarian and to start by replicating the veterinary experience at home before your first medical visit. Dental care is so important and often overlooked. It has a profound effect on your dog's health. Untreated bacteria and toxins enter your dog's bloodstream and cause harm to internal organs. And it's also very painful for your dog, just like it would be for us. Emotional needs, secure attachment. Security is essential for all dogs. Interestingly, patterns of attachment are similar between a mother and an infant relationship as they are between us and our dogs. And breaking the bond is traumatizing in all of these cases. Love is what scientists call attachment. The same hormone, oxytocin, and other brain chemistry systems are activated in the brain as when humans fall in love. Trust. Secure attachment is built through trust. So we have bred hypersocial dogs, a hypersocial behavior system called biddability. So we owe it to our dogs to give back the love and kind. Bonding with other dogs. Remember, it's normal to compete for resources. We all do it. So don't expect social butterflies. You want to enhance pro-social behavior in the sensitive critical period of development. Play. Play is physically, emotionally, socially, and cognitively beneficial. Play is enrichment, and it also teaches self-control. There are rules of fair play between dogs, and you can find these in my book. Cognitive needs. Choice. The opposite of choice and consent is helplessness. So we always want to ask for consent when we touch a dog, when we approach a dog, and in husbandry. Novelty and enrichment. For example, doggy enrichment land in the book has so many purposes. You can use it for house training, for greeting visitors. It's an enhanced environment, and you can create dog and baby zones, and also use it in separation anxiety treatment for frequent separations to practice while you are at home. You can create a sensory garden. Sensory gardens are really popular now, and they decrease anxiety. It gives your dog an opportunity to explore and exercise. This is enrichment in a natural environment. You can create a digging pit area, put a fountain in if you can't afford that. A kiddie pool will do. Create trails, running trails for zoomies. Hollow logs, hay bales with tiered levels. Dogs like to get on high. You can include a sniffer patch and plant dog-friendly grasses, and be sure to check each tree and plant that's already in your garden for toxicity. Dogs are very intelligent, but in a different way than humans. They have a genius level at comprehending and signaling others with both their body language and their vocalization. And dogs are honest about their feelings. They see with their noses. And believe it or not, this is fascinating. They can see both backward and forward in time. Stress, anger, and health conditions appear to your dog as clouds of hormones. Force-free training. In do no harm training, management and learning means the absence of pain or the threat of pain, and that dogs get to opt out of training at any given time. These are the methods that are listed on the hierarchy of dog needs: management, antecedent modification, positive reinforcement, differential reinforcement, desensitization, classical and counter conditioning, the Premack principle, and social learning. So thank you so much. This is my new book, and you can find me in the Do No Harm Dog Training Facebook group. The book is available on Amazon, Dogwise, and at all fine booksellers through Ingram Spark for libraries and universities.